Hello and welcome to Charger Dude 95's Connected Franchise. I decided to start a whole new series, and I'm going to play as the Buffalo Bills. Doug Marrone is the head coach, and he's taking over a squad that hasn't gone to the playoffs in 15 years, since 1999. I'm going to try to change all of that in this edition of Connected Franchise. We're going to start with preseason action as Doug Marrone has a huge task upcoming following a 6-10 season. They drafted E.J. Manuel at the 18th overall pick to help revitalize this offense, led by C.J. Spiller. And then obviously Frank Summers is the fullback, but you will see some change happening at the fullback position sooner rather than later. This team drafted Robert Woods in the second round and Goodwin in the third to help revitalize that receiving unit as well. We're going to add Jacob Hester, former San Diego Charger, through free agency, who's a solid dual threat at fullback and tailback. So now with Hester and this football team, how will we fare in the preseason?
The host site of the Super Bowl in 2012. Welcome to Lucas Oil Stadium for this preseason matchup between the Bills and the Colts.
So the Bills already start off in a 7-0 hole. The question on defense is how these corners are going to match up playing coverage, as these guys are young, unheralded, and also struggling in the big-time game. But Alan Branch, who is a sub-in at defensive tackle, makes a big stop, forcing a 3-and-out and a Colt field goal to 10-0. Now on the offensive side, how are we going to play with our rookie receivers? E.J. Manuel did not do a whole lot. It was mostly this backup quarterback who does score a touchdown to take the lead. It's Thad Lewis, the third-year quarterback from Duke University, firing in there to Brad Smith, who is our only veteran on that receiving squad. Now after a touchdown, it would be an interception by Arthur Moats, the man subbing in for Kiko Alonso, who's our second-round pick. Arthur Moats with a huge interception, and we need those plays on defense. Turnovers to give our offense short fields, as they would cash in with a touchdown. It's 20-20 now in the third quarter, all backups by this point. And you would see Roby dive and miss the ball carry. He would get injured on the play. And Ahmad Bradshaw celebrating a little early, but the defense makes a huge stand despite giving up the touchdown here, as up by 4. It's the Colts who fumble the football, and it's picked up by Ron Brooks, who should have a monster year, being the number 2 cornerback on our team. So down by 4, how will Thad Lewis and this receiving core respond? Well, it's the backup tight end Lee Smith, who's hoping to make bounds, being in his second year. Then it's Marquise Goodwin, wide receiver from Texas, with his first catch of the preseason. And then here we go, Lee Smith again, and this team is on the move. Second down and 10, caught by Graham. TJ Graham to the 5, and he's into the end zone. Graham in his second year making huge strides for this Bills team, catches the touchdown that gives the Bills the win. Next week, Minnesota would travel to Buffalo to take on the Bills, and this defense has looked atrocious throughout exhibition play. Adrian Peterson, a wide-open screen pass, and it would be another game-saving tackle by Ron Brooks that would save the touchdown that inevitably would be scored anyways by the Vikings on a touchdown catch by Kyle Rudolph from 12 yards out that looked apparently way too easy for Castle and this offense. 7-0 Vikings. How will this Bills offense respond? You're seeing the starting offense now. Here's E.J. Manuel in his first drive of the preseason. There's Scott Chandler, who should be a viable blanket for E.J. Manuel in the passing offense. But this is a ground and pound team. Do not forget it. It's a huge gash up the middle. And then from the 12-yard line, here's C.J. Spiller, cuts it out and finds an easy score in the end zone. This is a run-blocking team with some offensive linemen that can indeed push the defense back. But the defense is not exactly doing the same. Cordero Patterson, wide-open catch, gets a first down. Castle is on the move again, but not until on a second down and 9, toss to the left side. Castle would be intercepted by another rookie. This is fourth-rounder Don Williams down the sideline with a burst of speed, trying to make this roster, and finds the end zone on a huge interception return for a 75-yard touchdown. It's Duke Williams who finds the end zone. And the Bills currently have Duke Williams as the number 5 cornerback. We'll see if we need a number 5 DB on this team, with already having a quandary of safeties who can make some plays. Now here are the Bills with their backups making huge plays in a big-time victory. The Vikings would end up losing this game as Fred Jackson finds the end zone. This is a 2-horse running back battle that does indeed see some big-time competition for the starting spot. Both Spiller and Fred Jackson can fill in well. It looks like this 2-horse running attack is going to impose their will, as we see here, injuring the opponent. Bills win easily, 37-13, as the backups on offense and defense look spectacular. I would end the highlights here, simulate the next 2 games. We would end up being 3-1 in preseason action and would have to make some big-time cuts in order to move on to regular season play. And first and foremost, we do not need 4 quarterbacks, so there's Jeff Toole hitting the waiver wire. I will indeed keep Kevin Cobb for experience just in case we have some injury problems. Frank Summers, he's just not a good pass threat, so we cut him and also let go of Tommy Streeter. We do not need 7 receivers, and we may indeed let go of Chris Hogan as well. We'll keep him for now, as he is a guy who's always open, a great route runner. And then there is Thomas Welsh due to salary restrictions, and we could not keep 2 kickers, so we're going to let the rookie play and let go of the longtime veteran Carpenter. The 6th-round pick Hopkins will start week 1 as we take on the Patriots in next week's video.
Lewis going to take the snap from the shotgun. He brings it in here. Buffalo in for the score.
Look at the jump and catch by the wide receiver, defensive back. He had no chance.